It's been a summer of ups and downs for the likes of Gordon Ramsay, who's had 4 of his London eateries slated, but one of his new restaurants, Monroe, called Most Promising Newcomer. And also, Guy Ritchie has flown into a paddy over reports that Brad Pitt's flying in to save his latest movie. I'm Peter Jarrett, and this is this week's Top 5 Gossip Stories on Gossip TV. Marshall Mathers, Eminem, continues to be dogged by Kim Mathers, giving a whole new take on his AKA Slim Shady. Eminem's on-again, off-again slugfest of a marriage is off for good, and although they've been nasty to each other in the press over the years, Kim Mathers finally struck a blow beneath the belt on a radio interview with Detroit, Michigan station WKQI, in which she said Marshall was a flop in bed. She vented, saying that he was a horrible person who gets worse every day, and whenever she's around him or hears his name, she says she does a little vomit in her mouth. Kim claims that Eminem is not very well endowed. She says there's nothing left in me for him, and I suppose she also meant there's been nothing left of him in her. The Star's vicious wife told listeners that if you're going to have sex with Marshall, make sure that you have a little blue pill, because otherwise it does not work. In more Eminem news, the rapper is being dogged by a public spat with singer Mariah Carey and her husband Nick Cannon. The diva denies that she and Marshall had an affair some years ago, calling him obsessed and pillorying him in a pastiche of the rapper in the video for her track Obsessed. Now, in response to being called delusional in Carey's track, Eminem has penned a tirade of lyrics slamming the diva in his track The Warning. He tells the bitch to shut the fuck up. He goes on to rap that he can't count the number of times the diva came to his house or made calls to his house. Referring to her as Mary Poppins, he says that he has enough dirt on her to murder her. And in a rap, he even goes on to say, Mariah, does it ever occur to you that I still have pictures? And he'll release those and every voicemail she left before she flipped her top. Noel Gallagher's surprise split from Oasis has left many wondering what might have really gone down to drive the Gallagher to leave the worldwide success story, Oasis. Noel and fellow bandmate brother Liam Gallagher have always been known to be butt heads towards each other over the many years of the band's success. This time, the bust-up and possible dust-up was over another bonehead remark by younger brother Liam, who suggested jokingly, he claims, that Noel's 9-year-old daughter Anais was not really his. The incendiary and ignorant remark from Liam sent Noel into a rage, and he flew at his little brother backstage at the recent Rock en Seine festival in Paris. Liam, 36, has thrown fuel on the fire further by suggesting that if Noel thinks he can just walk away from me and the band, I will obliterate him. He'll be begging to rejoin the band. And a boy like Liam just would make a man like Noel beg, don't you think? Bulletproof singer Ellie Jackson of La Rue has gone on record recently at the Reading Festival saying that if I was Noel, I'd be a bit pissed off, really. He wrote all the songs. Liam's just got an annoying voice. Rolling Stone perennial Ronnie Jo Woods, 62, and his estranged wife, former model Jo Woods, 53, have had an out-of-court settlement over their divorce. Jo has been awarded half of the amazing Ronnie's £27 million fortune, and Jo also gets the couple's £12 million family estate in Kingston outside of London, plus a monthly allowance. Jo is set to appear as a contestant on the UK's Strictly Come Dancing, and she is also intent on convincing Wood to sell his County Kildare home in Ireland as part of the settlement too. The home in Ireland, worth £4.2 million, is where Ronnie fell in love with the 20-year-old Katya Ivanova, who was a Russian waitress at the time. From Mel Gibson to Ronnie Wood, now, all you celebrity wives, watch out, the Russians are coming, and so it would seem are your famous husbands. Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's surviving daughter, had her first haircut in Las Vegas at the weekend just gone, and her security immediately collected the trimmed tresses into a plastic bag. According to sources, the hair bagging is a way to ensure no episodes of paternity testing occurs, as it is suspected that everyone from Dr. Arnold Klein to Macaulay Culkin may be the father of these children. The young Jackson's hair would be worth hundreds of thousands of pounds for DNA testing. Gossip has 3 shout-outs. Shout out to Lady Gaga and her collaborator, Michael Bolton, of all people. The aging singer sings a song penned for him by the rock pop diva. Shout out to the cast of Sex and the City 2. And shout out to Oprah Winfrey, who Gossip TV learns is watching the most recent of our episodes. Thank you, Oprah, for watching. This has been our Hot Top 5 for this week's Gossip. It's officially the beginning of the hurricane season, so there's storms in all of the world's best places. I'm Peter Jarrette, and this is Gossip TV.